Oh, hello, welcome back to Anno 1800. Just taking a stroll through my city, close to the industrial zone and my industrial harbor. Looking up there, oh, there's a train passing by. I think it's not really totally safe to have no warning signs here, but at the moment I'm rather limited on ornaments. Other than that, yeah, well, beautiful, big town. You can get really lost here now walking around. And we can't do that anymore because we have work to do, as always, a lot of it. First of all, we have completely got rid of Miss Hunt, right? That means that I no longer need my defensive forces over here on these islands, like on Shodix, for example. The only hostile takeover she's trying here now is with the shares, and we just purchase them back. That's very good for us, so we can get them over there. But as I can see, she's actually trying to gather her forces there once more, right? So she definitely will not cease attacking Cape Trelawney, and for that I'm going to gather my forces now, and we will then primarily try to protect the western border here. So that's this path down here, right? Because it will definitely try to take some islands back at some point. Having my fleet over there will quickly make a short process with her, and especially my dreadnoughts that we can have then in this area. I might also think about getting rid of some of my defenses here. This will of course drop my military score a bit, but especially here those flamethrowers there are costing a ridiculous amount of influence. That is 15 per piece, per tower, and we do need influence. So I might just get rid of some of them, drop my military score a bit, but overall that should be fine. Oh, she's purchasing that share again. Now I do have a cooldown of 20 minutes there, so I can't do that. Strange, strange. Now my fleet is on the move once more. A smaller fraction of my fleet, that is, to just get rid of them, just in case she tries anything hunty-wise, whatever. Now, let's get back to Manola, right? Let's get back to, yeah, our hacienda. We really want to push now for artistas. Next up on the list is we can enact a policy now for our hacienda, which is, by the way, huge. Right, so the radius there is quite big, and let's go ahead. Increases efficiency of sawmills is not really worth it, but reduces the residents' consumption by 30% for fried plantains and tortillas is actually quite a good idea. Right now we do consume fried plantains. We still have a surplus of 4, and if I enact this one now, there you go. It should at least go up a bit. It goes up to 5, actually 6, so that is okay. That is something that saves us a bit of a hassle there. Now, my corn plantations and my... Oopsie. My... What? We sank a ship? Where? Over here. That was just a Miss Hunt ship passing by. We are now having the other fleet on the move, though, of course, as well. Diplomacy-wise, let's quickly go into some of the nitty-gritty. We are at 2 million, so I'm not going to try to trade rights with him because he usually wants a pretty high sum for it. With Hugo, we can stay at almost 100. With Bente, let's also go up there. So I'm not expecting a bigger war here with Bente anytime soon. That's also, I think, the first time ever that we are on good terms with her. With Miss Hunt, even ceasefire is still absolutely impossible, though. So there's nothing coming along as long as I'm not even close to her military-wise. So that's that. Yeah, those ships, they've already seen me now. And trying to move. There we can do something, though. We have the dreadnoughts after all. And yeah, as we can see, there's not even a chance here that they can flee this single one. They will not do much damage. And this one is already going down. Cleaning up a bit here is always nice to do. Oh, look at that. She's not trapped. Trapped in between. So we can definitely also dispose this ship here quickly. Alright, down here. Oh, really? You're trying this now? Getting my depots? Once again, she never ceases to surprise me. Let's get my ships down there. I mean, it's just passing by by the looks of it, but still. Unacceptable. Unacceptable business practices. Now, we continue with our plantations. Now, we do have the corn plantations running. We have the cotton, and all of this is already getting over. We've also started with our industrial zone here in Manola. For that, the corn is now coming in anytime. It should actually come in already. That's my corn trader here. And we should have the first corn now in. There it is. It's not much, but it's a start. And this will now start the tortilla production. Now, the only... Oh... An airship attack she's doing.
Such petty structures. Ready as we can be with damage.
That's a surprise. I mean, she still has lots of airships here in the region, right? but that she's actually going with an airship attack. I mean, she can't take it over.
Snake Eyes, is that how it is?
Perhaps we will get some flag towers here after all, because she will try to annoy us now with airship attacks constantly, I think. Back. We do need now to work on our coffee. Now for coffee, I was thinking about Martinez, which should be fine, right? It also has the cocoa fertility and the sugarcane. We don't have any rum right now for crown folds. Do you believe that? No rum whatsoever. And I definitely should also rectify this because I'm missing out on a lot of influence there, money. And for influence wise, I was actually going to get the next building here, the commute pier. For another 15 influence, we do have that, fortunately. Let's build it. And this makes it possible now that we don't need a city here once more, as we are sharing it with Manola then.
Attention for the Admiral.
Right, there is no attack on my harbor though, right? It's not even close. The ship is right over there, far away. So that message should not even coming up there, but okay. Just distractions and distractions. And with that, we have now Martinez under control. Let's go ahead and push right away once again for a timber production. And we do have the clay here too. So I would also like to have a sustained building production in Martinez, so I don't need to get building materials over all the time. We start here with a warehouse. And then I'm just going ahead with one lumberjack hut. Yeah, let's use the forest here. And getting us 2 sawmills over there. Should be the golden way.
Is under attack.
That is incredible. It's a schooner now that is attacking. It's just there to really annoy us, I think. There's no other reason for that. Let's keep 2 ships over there just for protection. And my dreadnoughts, I'm going to get to the western border now. Unbelievable. And then we go with a basic brick production there as well. And of course, as always, we should be able to squeeze in there one of our fire stations then as well, just in case. Now, with that, actually, we can still though get some building materials over from Manola and stuff like that. Let's also upgrade, by the way, Manola, to the next level here to sustain a bit more building materials. That is what I would like to go for. And the white flag, of course, that we got. And the remaining steel beams. Let's get all of this away from it, so we clear the harbor area. Now, because I'm extremely lazy, I'm just going to copy the layout of the coffee from Scholix over to Martinez. As we can see, this is adding a lot of lag there to the system. Down here, we do have plenty of space available, and I would like to just squeeze it in. We can, with this way, also clear or keep some area available there still to us. So that's this one there, right? In that case, with the next clay deposit then. Very good. Also, what is going on? There is that. I'm collecting my fleet once again. I'm gathering them, right? So they're coming together now, because I would like to continue my forceful entering into Miss Hunt's territory in the New World 2. She has been way too long, a pain to us way too long, and we definitely want to really break her there in some vital areas, and that is also the New World supply. She does have, though, quite the presence here too, so we need to be careful. One of my ships that is on the way right now, over there, right? And then I should have another one up there, I think. Yes, there it is. PC Italian. Ah, my veteran ship. Let's get this one over there to my fleet as well. So we have then 6 dreadnoughts that are working together. And I'm going to send those here to protect my my fishermen. The fish oil factories that we have here in Manola. Very important that we do this. Alright, now with that, I think everything here is set, and we also have the coffee now. There's the trade union for it, right? And then we have all our coffee plantations once more, and there's even have room for more coffee plantations down the road. And even I could copy the whole thing there once again, because we have that much space. That's that. The other thing that I would still like to copy over then is my coffee roasters. By the way, yes, we're probably going to need that many, so it's totally fine to copy all of that over. And I'm going to have them then here in my harbor area, of course, over there. This is where the industry is starting. So we have then our coffee roasters, and here we probably will have our rum distilleries now. Speaking about rum, we don't have any sugarcane plantations yet. We do have the space for it though. And of course, I would like to go ahead. As always, we're starting out with once more a trade union somewhere here in this area. By the way, why is there a road going all the way over here? There is nothing. Alright. Wasn't there a mine? I don't think so. There's no mine anymore, so I'm golden. I'm golden. We have the trade union. We definitely will need once more our warehouses then. Let's actually have the warehouses a bit further outside, I think, right? And well, yeah, there we go. Also, everything now full with sugar cane. Now, the cool thing about this is I'm going to use the tractors because we get lots of oil here, right? So, definitely the fuel I would like to use. However, we will need a lot of steel for that and also steam motors, which is now on the way. I'm not going to use the silos for this one here as with the fertilizers, we will probably be a bit already in shortage and I don't really need it, right? So it would be an overproduction anyway. For the coffee, I'm not using anything else other than the trade unions altogether because that's fine. It's the coffee for Manola and I'm not expecting the biggest consumption for that anyway. For the rum, however, I do expect a pretty high consumption. So right now we would need to have a 52 rum per minute. So I guess in that case here, 60 per minute should be fine. And for that, we do need around, yeah, well, quite a bit, 30 sugarcane plantations really to make this work. If we boost them, it's of course half of that, so 15, and that should then work out just fine. We also still need to have our little industry area, and that we'll have then in that area now. So once again, with a trade union, it will be interesting to see how and when we can really fully utilize all of these trade unions, because it's a lot of influence, of course, that we would have to spend here. Move this one tiny bit, and let's also have a nice warehouse then in the center here, together with, of course, our fire station there once more, having this block here. And once again, roads that I don't need immediately, because I would like to have some distilleries in here for now, and then we just have a whole bunch of them here as well. And as we can see, this area, and then another one here most likely, and 2 more here. That should be fine. Some of them are not reached by it, but that is totally okay because we already used the maximum that is possible then within that trade union. Let's also have some warehouses around it again, just so that everybody receives his fair share of loading ramps. And with that, the rum distillers will be fine. The only thing that now I'm missing is lumberjack huts, and for that we do have a big forest area right over there that I would like to use for this as well. And we do just go ahead with a warehouse. Actually, I think 2 warehouses will be needed for the amount. They produce 4 per minute, right? So we don't really need that many. Let's just go ahead and have them here. Here we can definitely squeeze in some too. And oh, that is fine. Just in the oil fields, really. That one, that makes the connection here, that makes a connection here, and this one goes to that. And that's it, already very good, and we get the lumberjack huts now. This will be quite the nice boost here for rum, right? There's some bricks already coming in. I would like to start with having a proper depot here. There will be also lots of traffic, of course, in this area then, right? Because we basically have the whole coffee production for Manola and the whole rum production for Crown Falls. So there will be quite the traffic in this area. And for that, of course, we do need a proper harbor area and a proper storage area. And for that, I would just like to go ahead with some depots there. And these depots then house my piers. So we can have one pier then here and one here. So that this also looks like a proper harbor area then over there. And yeah, the commute pier probably we can move then as well. Let's just make here the connection complete, so that a nice industrial zone is coming out. Let's actually build a few of them already, since we do need the storage anyway, right? And then we are just waiting now on all the building materials that are coming over from Crown Falls. It's going to be quite a lot. Now, coffee consumption is still really low in Manola, right? We already have a lot of brewers here. Of course, it's going to be triple the size of that at some point, but it's only 1 ton right now per minute. That is really low. So we'll just see how it turns out for the whole of Manola. We might get the surplus over to Crown Falls then anyway, which we probably will need. There we have it. Just one really. It's strange, but this just would really be 2 coffee plantations. Let's make it 4. Start working this one out, right? So these here, those 3, and then 1 more. And that's it. Nothing else I need for Manola right now. And then also 2 coffee roasters here. And that's the total demand that we have for coffee right now in Manola. The only thing I now need is a trade route. I think the Wild Swan flagship will be fine on that. I don't need to have any really protected trade route there. And we're just going ahead here now. Martinez to Manola with the coffee. And that's it. The volume will be really low. And let's just try the Wild Swan because I'm a bit short on trade ships anyway at the moment, by the way. We can just go ahead and build us a few more. There it is. Let's build 2 more cargo ships there. That should be fine. And also, where's my ships, by the way? There's my dreadnoughts. I will also start now to move them towards this island here, right? She took this one at some point. This beauty here. And we will probably need it anyway. So let's start some conquering there again. And then she still has this one here. Also not that heavily protected. And then she's got this one. This is her main island in the New World, I think, because it's heavily protected. And then, of course, there's still some foggy area there with islands. No idea what is lurking over there.
We've got to be agile.
Right, that ship is now on its way, of course, empty-handed, and the second time it will then get in to do something. Now that I think about it, we probably could also do some Crown Falls coffee production here, really, because we will never really reach that capacity. In Crown Falls, at the moment, coffee consumption is at 45 already, and we are producing, of course, a lot of that in Sohom, which is 43, so not enough right now. So yeah, let's do this as well. Let's just get the coffee cracking here then as well for Crown Falls, really. We do have not enough modules here right now because I'm lacking an item that I would like to use as well. Hopefully we find it again. And there already it is for the coffee plantations. Let's get her also on board, and we also have the hybrid coffee beans, which is boosting another 25% for the coffee plantation. So really plenty of stuff already that we can use. At the same time, very good, some building materials are coming in for Top Banana or from Top Banana. And let's just go ahead and have some more modules then. This one here, haven't built it yet really. And yeah, trade union wise, it's going to take a while. So I'm just going to place these plantations myself right now. We just need to fiddle in some more modules though. Or in fact, by upgrading a few more investors, I could go ahead with the trade union here right away. Oh, look at that.
Ship constructed.
A bit of a surprise. There is a few ships of Miss Hunt close by. In Sohom I do have them. Let's attack though. Let's take over this island here while we can.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
And also the next one is arriving here with lots of building materials once more that we need then for the tractors and such. Alright, there's actually an attack coming in I think right now. Let's take my forces and move over there quickly. We have them close by, fortunately, to help out. While we also take this one here now. Let's weaken the old hack. Yeah, once again, the sea mines. Let's just really try to stay at maximum distance there. Please stop now. You can stop. I don't want to trigger any more sea mines than necessary.
Your people are rioting.
Engage. No, you will not spoil my plans.
And there she's actually down. Please give up. Please give up now. Thank you very much. No more fighting. All is good. And this is now ours. Yeah, well, once again, item-wise, she's pretty weak. Let's get over there right away. There she's got some ships. I would like to clean up her forces there too. Right, she's got too many ships for my taste. And we do have the military advantage right now, and we should reuse this. Don't think that this is over, right? She's still incredible strong. When you look at the old world, the amount of ships that she has is just crazy, right? There's dozens of military ships. No one knows really what she's doing with them. Martinez, the next ship is coming in with some more building materials. And with that, we got also 3 cargo ships now in the New World that I'm going to use for New World trading then. Alright, actually she's now destroying. I mean, who would have thought really, right? She's already with her wall, with her back against the wall, and now she's destroying my flagship there that I've been using for the coffee trade. Incredible stuff, really. I can't keep up with that micromanaging, unfortunately, that the AI is capable of. Because there's just too many other things that I need to manage all the time. What I can manage though is I can take out the big chunks, and I can take away her ships
Ship under
the size of her fleet. And she's got lots of ships there. And look how fast they can be when they're trying to flee. Perfect weather for battle too. Yeah, and at the same time she's also doing an airship attack on Crown Falls again. Nothing severe though.
Ship under attack.
Let's just clean stuff up here. I think those ships are now on the way to us. There you go. We barely took damage there, by the way, from all of this. And I can just continue moving over there. Ah, look at that. Now she's got really some movement there.
Fleet moving in convoy.
I think
Your
we might...
harbor
Yeah,
is
let's get over
under
there.
attack.
Ah, Catesta already. She's
Fleet
also
ready.
entering the area with a new battleship there, but would be fine. She's only got some airships there still. But that's it, right? Let's keep one here. And let's move those two down here a bit further to Catester.
Aye.
And, should we split up the dreadnoughts? That is the question.
No hierarchy is aboard my ships. Every man worthy as the next.
Alright, they're still coming in though, so we will take them down.
Why so mean?
This one and this one.
Ship under attack.
Just reducing the amount of ships she's got. That should be the safest way. And then probably also taking over this island now. Yeah, we could actually move over there already. And take it over. As she will really not have anything
Ship
to compete
under
with that.
attack.
Let's move the dreadnoughts over to this area now. She's probably starting another airship attack again. I really don't care at this point. Ah, she's attacking
Ship
Martinez
under
there. Look at
attack.
that. Do we have weapons in Martinez? I don't think so. Nope, I could also not build them right now as long as the island's under siege, but we should have weapons anywhere. Yeah, there we have it in Manola. Let's get some 50 tons over there to Martinez as well. Even though right now I would rather use my ships as defense. It's just incredible how many ships she's got though. It doesn't end, right? The fighting doesn't end. Now, with that in mind, let's replace the coffee trader right away with now a proper cargo ship that is already waiting in the area. That should be fine. Let's actually pull this one up a bit more. By now, we should also have some coffee that we can get over there. We do. Perfect. Oh, and by the way, let's move them to the New World, to the proper groups. This one and this one is actually connecting Trelawney with the New World. Let's have it in the New World as well, just to split things up there a bit. It is dedicated for the New World though, right? For Manola. By the way, in Manola, tortilla is now in big demands. The same goes with the bomb bin. Let's unlock those two things. And the coffee will be coming in shortly. And then we have everything available for the Obreras so that we can finally start with what's really important here. And that is our city development. We got lots of timber, by the way, that we can use to further upgrade our city in those directions. And I would also probably like to continue with a bit of building here for my hacienda. So we do have, of course, more blocks that we can afford over there.
I hope I can gradually seed change.
Here we can actually make a bigger block then as well. While this is all running in the background and the coffee will be coming in, we can now also take out her next island in the New World. Which once again will hurt us quite a bit because I'm pretty sure she's got everything full of sea mines. Yep, there it is already. But after that we'll go for some repairing. Very good. Morale is going down quickly. And there's also not really anything that she can do about this. Take over the island.
Cannot drain
And let's just also destroy some of her remaining ships that are in the area. And then it would be down here, and I think also this is quite realistic, to be honest. And those ships that she just casually had by, let's also destroy them right away. Any items? I don't think so. As always, maintenance cost reduction is completely negligible for us. Very good. Lots of cleanup there. I'm very happy how this one is going. And I'm also happy that we have now everything ready for Manola, so that we can finally go into some more city development than here. Stay tuned.